Should be working fine now. Shit. Hello, don't shout. What's up, dude? What's up? We continue this. Now, let's go.
Isn't this awesome
Dude,
sauce?
I'm so tired.
Totally reminds me of when we were kids. Come on, Slowpoke. Hold on.
How was the
I
day?
haven't been here in forever.
Damn.
So why do I feel like I was
अरे
just
पता है
here?
मजा आ रहा था कल तो जब चैट था so I'm like
This is the
why
exact
not
same path I was on
just
during my
invite him.
nightmare today.
I actually enjoyed streaming yesterday. जब तू था तो मेरे को मजा आया. I'm like, we can do this again. Holy shit! Look at this dude. Kick.
Birds are so lucky, they can always escape. Wowzer, Chloe drew that to mark our tree fort, so we'd always be able to find each other in case of emergency.
How was the day? Down shot. No,
How
dude,
long has that been here?
जैसे ही तू गया उसके बाद मैं कोवैक करने चला गया. I was doing कोवैक, then उसके बाद I ended the stream after 2 hours. Yep.
Sure you don't want to be alone?
Have a seat, Pete.
Stream lag तो नहीं हो रहा? इस lag या फिर वो?
My pleasure. Feels nice out here after all that drama.
You really took one for
Stutter
Team Chloe.
वगैरह.
I'm not
मेरा
as
हो तो
brave as
बताइए मेरे
you.
को.
And David is indeed a step douche.
I'm sorry you had to experience it firsthand.
You have to live with him. Has he always been this way?
Ever since my desperate mom dragged his ass to our home, I never trusted David.
I should have taken his photo when he flipped out on Kate today.
That would be killer blackmail material. Let's bust his ass.
He has some kind of weird agenda.
He has a lot of secret files. Rambo still thinks he's gathering enemy intelligence. Did you
There's
take a peek?
some time.
What files?
David stashes his secret X files in there.
मैंने
I saw them
अपना
once, but he secures
ring
them
light
now.
इधर से उठा
He
के
kind
इधर
of
रखा.
creeps me out.
So अभी
I
ज़्यादा
bet the
better
truth
लग
is
रहा है.
out there in his files.
Most likely, but it's good you didn't find his files. He would go ballistic. He's a total surveillance fetish. Why
Like
there's
पहले मेरी टेबल
spy
पे
cams in
था.
the house?
अभी CPU के ऊपर
Sometimes
है.
ignorance is bliss.
No wonder I'm so miserable. Everybody in this town knows everybody's secrets.
Even yours?
Not anymore.
So what do you have on Nathan?
Sup
He's an elite
Nilesh?
asshole who sells bad
Nilesh
shit called
Kumar?
laxative.
Sup dude?
And he
Yes,
dosed
sir,
me with some
Nilesh.
drug in his room.
What?
You know, I'm down for
I met
that
him in some
trip.
shithole bar that didn't cover
कॉलेज
me.
नहीं हुआ मैं पक्का
He was too
चलूँगा.
rich for the
पक्का
place and
चलूँगा.
too
कॉलेज
wasted
एग्जाम
and he
वगैरह
kept
नहीं हुआ.
flashing bills.
Just tell me what happened, Chloe. Now.
Yes sir.
I was an idiot.
Production.
I thought he was so
You know,
glazed it
production,
would be an easy
100.
score.
You needed money that
Production
bad?
quality.
Actually, yes. I owe big time. And I thought I'd have enough for me and Rachel if she showed up.
So, what about you and Nathan?
We went to his room at Blackwell. We drank, and I
Yes,
laughed at his
Nilesh.
rich kid bullshit. He was one step ahead and put something in my beer.
God, Chloe. I can't believe this. I mean, I do. Then what?
I know I passed out on the floor. I woke up and that perv was smiling, crawling towards me with a camera.
Go on.
Everything was
Why
a blur.
chutiya game, bro?
I tried to kick him in the balls and broke a lamp. Nathan freaked, so I managed to bum rush the door and get the hell out. Max, it was insane.
I'll play Detroit. Kill चुका already. Yep, I have episode 2. I have
Chloe,
episode 2.
that is so fucked up. What did you do then?
I figured I would make him pay me to keep quiet. So we met in the bathroom.
And he brought a gun.
That was
Listen, no.
Nathan's last mistake.
Hyperactive, dude. It's called hyperactiveness. Still dangerous.
He's still dangerous, Chloe. Not just to you.
Good thing you didn't tell anyone. Nathan Prescott better watch his back now.
I won't always be there to save you.
You were here today, Max. You saved me. I'm still tripping on that. Seeing you after all these years feels like...
Destiny?
मेरा same face हर game में रहता
If this is destiny,
है.
I hope we can find Rachel. I miss her, Max. This shit pit has taken away everyone I've ever loved. I'd like to drop a bomb on Arcadia Bay and turn it to
अरे
fucking
it's okay.
glass.
It's okay, don't shut. क्या कर
Why
रहा
is
था
this
नीलेश?
happening to me? Why am I here again? Is Chloe still up there? I have to find out. I've never seen a storm like this in Oregon. Oh my lord! The tornado is back! Shit! October
Out of
11th?
everything इसका न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ना है.
Is this Friday?
Okay.
That's only 4 days away. Oh no.
The tornado is headed straight for the town. Chloe, you're here. I'm back. Oh my lord, this is real. It's real. Oh
Send
man,
me
this
that
sucks.
playlist now.
Max,
Don't
what's
shut.
going on?
It's
You
45.
totally blacked out.
Fuck.
I didn't black out. I had another vision. The town is going to get wiped out by a tornado.
Oregon gets about 5 tornadoes every 20 years. You just zoned.
No, I saw it. I could actually feel the electricity in the air.
Come on, take a breath, okay?
Chloe, I'm not crazy. But there's something else I have to tell you. Something hardcore.
Talk to me, Max.
I had this same vision earlier in class. When I came out of it, I discovered I could reverse time. Like I said, not crazy.
But high, right?
Listen to me. How do you think I saved you in the bathroom?
By reversing time? Yeah, sure.
I saw you get shot, Chloe. Saw you actually die. I was able to go back and hit the fire alarm.
Okay, I see you're a geek now with a great imagination, but this isn't anime or a video game. People don't have those powers, Max.
I don't know what I have, but I have it. And I'm scared shitless.
You need to get high. It's been a hell insane fucking day. What the hell is this?
Snowflakes?
It's like 80 degrees. How?
Climate change. Or a storm is coming.
Climate change is real, bro.
Max,
Told you.
start from the beginning. Tell me everything.
Yep. Warren got booked. बहुत मारा हुआ है. No sure, what's her age? What's her age? I forgot it. Hmm. Damn. 16. She. Holy shit. Dude, I had out of time. Wait, the fuck? लिया था मैंने एपिसोड 2 the fuck? Hello? Question mark? Oh shit, dude. My bad. Hmm. What do we do now? Thinking. Shit. मेरे पास नहीं था बाय करना पड़ेगा मेरे को कल बाय टुमारो ये और कुछ है मेरे पास Yep, gotta play another game. Yo, let's play Stanley Parable, dude. खेलना था मेरे को. I guess it's good. I like this screen very much. बना लिया मैं. I'm like, looks nice. It's good. सुना है मैंने भी. It's good. Let me just begin the game. End is never. The end is never. The end is never. The end is loading never. She. Damn, dude. Fuck. I'm 19 already. Damn. Fuck. What do you mean you're big? I am big. Built differently, you know. मेरे को वेट लॉस करना है भाई नहीं होता लेकिन
This
I
is
was
the
16
story of
3
a
years
man
back.
named Stanley.
Yes.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in. As though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete
try typing
isolation.
something.
Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This is the fucking meeting room, bro.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh no, I'm stuck. I'm stuck, hello? Fuck.
Yet there was not a single person here
Tips
either.
are not getting fired.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Do you have to follow his instruction though?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
The fuck? Hello?
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
Dude, whoever did the
And
voice,
everything went black.
so good. So perfect.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the
Game
strange
completed?
man.
Question mark? Hello?
He was obviously crazy.
Speedrun?
This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day.
Dude, I actually speedrun this game.
Whose impressions of her would affect
2
her
minutes.
career, and by
I don't know if
extension,
this is the ending or
rest of
not,
her
but
life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the
how was
body,
it, Sudesh? Yes, I thought.
and then she turned and ran.
One of the endings, okay. I see.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Damn, we actually speak. Fuck. No, we are supposed to go right.
When
Okay.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Shit. Do we go straight or here? Thinking. Tell me. Straight or left? Right, my bad. Okay. We go there, fuck it.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and
So
plunged
now we
to
know
his
we
death.
can't jump in this game.
Good job,
Okay,
Stanley.
so, yeah.
Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
We can't actually jump. Nice, 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 nice. Now we
How
know.
long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time. When Stanley
so
came
fun,
to a set
dude,
of
so
two
fun.
open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
So we
Perhaps he
were-
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
You went straight, right?
Wow. Yes. This room. But eager to
Pata
get
hai,
back
kal I
to
was doing
business,
Kovacs,
Stanley took the
Sudesh.
first open door on his left.
But yeah, high school. Rank 2000 something. Global.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't
Maza
5
aaya tha
years
kal
ago.
mere ko. Okay, we stand here.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Later.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did.
I
And
know,
in the end,
right?
it was all for nothing.
It's
because
actually
this
so
is
fun.
what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
There? Okay.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me
So
boot it up.
good, dude. Fuck.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's
I know, right?
effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
I won't do anything.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes. This seems like it'll work.
So
Let's give
funny,
it a
dude.
shot.
The fuck?
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At
Like,
last,
no.
the one thing you've always
Hello?
desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley.
Greater artistic
I'm
purpose, by
going
the
to
way.
build a house. This will go here. No, here. And then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy.
Fuck.
But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable. Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
What the fuck is this game, dude? This is actually Minecraft.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light? Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Get a new game. It was free on Epic, Sudesh, if you're wondering. Like, it was free on Epic and Steam पे भी मिल जाएगा तेरे को.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired.
Oh.
I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game
I know,
even
right,
supposed
Potter?
to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is. It's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte. Genius.
Damn, well, definitely, bro.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer.
Oh, excuse me, the fuck, hello? Um, the fuck, hello? Is this actually one game or what, dude? Oh, what am I supposed to do here, dude? Hello? Hello, hello? Wait,
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
this game is actually genius, dude. Like,
Stanley decided to go to the meeting
Holy
room to
shit.
check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
let's follow his advice now. Let's see क्या होता है.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
And right is pretty addictive. Can I continue? Life is Strange के बाकी parts, remaining parts of Life is Strange.
Descending
Fuck.
deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape. Just follow his advice now. Let's do this. Let's see.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been
This
manipulated
is
to
like
accept it blindly?
the CCTV footage of each worker who works in the company to mindfuck them.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I write down shots here. Bye bye.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's
Just
command.
like our life, bro.
Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
Should
For
I
it
show
was
now
not
some
knowledge
clips?
or even power that he had been
Valor
seeking.
clips that
but
I might
happiness.
post today or
Perhaps
tomorrow.
his goal had not been to understand, but to let go.
Those
No
CCTVs
longer
are-
would anyone tell him where to go, what to do,
Those
or
were
how
crisp.
to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
Wait a
And
second,
that
just
was
let
all
this game
he
over.
needed to know.
I'll
It was
show
perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
I'll
Stanley
show you why
stepped
मैं operator
through
नहीं
the
लेता.
open door.
बताता हूँ मैं. If you wanna play this game, I can give you my
Stanley
Epic
felt the
ID.
cool breeze upon his
खेल
skin,
सकता है तू.
the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
We good? Oh, beat the game. Achievement unlocked. Okay, dude. We did it. Holy shit. We completed the game. Fuck. For you. देखना है क्या अभी clip? Wait. Let me. Uh. Wait. Are you still here? Let me know. अरे वॉल. Are you here, Sidesh?
अरे पता है क्या हुआ? सेबर वो सीज पीक किया ना, तो उसका जो स्मोक
This is me. Very nice me. Look at these shots.
था मैंने जो डाला हुआ वो हट गया, और वो फिनिक्स जो था ना वो और उठाते आधे में ही उड़ गया वो वहां से. अरे 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 अरे, बस करो दादा.
Chris. Chris.
वो स्मोक था मैंने वो सीज पीक किया ना, तो उसका जो स्मोक था मैंने जो डाला हुआ वो हट गया, और वो फिनिक्स जो था ना वो और उठाते आधे में ही उड़ गया वो वहां से. अरे 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 अरे, बस करो दादा.
This is my desktop. Hmm. What do we have here though? Thinking. Oh, ना Paradise Apis dude. मेरे को practice करना है ये. अबे तू अभी आया क्या? देखा नहीं था क्या तूने क्लिप्स जो दिखाया था मैंने? The fuck? Did you see that? Holy shit. Okay, I split it. Shit, fuck. Siddesh, give me a sign if you're here. अभी सही है क्या? जब सही होगा बता. I'll show you again. Holy shit, those 3 shots were fucking insane. Wood is actually insane. अच्छा तू रिवाइंड पीछे करके देखा क्या? ओ ओके. इसलिए मैं ऑफ नहीं देता टू जल्दी. देता हूँ तो बहुत मारता हूँ. You know, literally when जब अब मैं like वैसे Valorant खेलता था तो उधर like अगर मैंने ऑफ उठा ली ठीक है वो मैच तो जीतना ही है. कुछ नहीं होगा, वो मैच तो जीतना ही है. Hold is actually good. Dude, look at this fucking gun, dude. Insane. Wingman is like first love, dude. Damn. कैसे? The fuck? Holy shit.
Throwing jump.
Shit. I really like Wood, dude. Wood बढ़िया है. Legit laser कर लो भाई. I wanna play this game, dude. लेकिन कोई है ही नहीं. आईडी वगैरह नहीं है. मैं नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है. लाग हो रहा है. Damn, 11 years old. बेंचो था. कौन सी असली गेम है? really like Dizzy dude. I used to play Apex on integrated too. When I had a laptop. Aim low can save. Legit. Oh, 16 तेरा बजट क्या रहेगा अगर पीसी बनाएगा? $1650 बढ़िया है दो के पास है running 2060 super holy shit वो स्टटर क्यों फील हो रहा है बहुत स्टडी फील हो रहा है हमारे को पीसी का रेदर डाल दिया लोगों ने होली शिट Holy shit. Fuck. It was 35k. गलत टाइम पे बैठ गया था अब बहुत हाई थे उसमें प्राइसेस holy shit. Did you see this? Fuck. I didn't know Peacekeeper को इतना बफ कर दिया था इन लोगों ने Actually डैमेज लगा उतना दूर Okay. I know, right? The micro adjustment in this game, dude. बहुत करना पड़ता है micro adjustment इस game में. Yeah, I usually play Octane or Wraith. I need to get used to the movement, dude. बहुत टाइम हो गया मेरे को. Holy shit. Okay. I'll be playing Apex jaldi. The only thing I hate about Apex is like third party, bro. बहुत third party होते हो. Like एक बंदे को तुम रेड करने आते हो, then पीछे से 10 बंदे आ जाते हैं, and you're like, hello, what the fuck, hello, please leave me alone.
Throwing jump.
30-50. Hmm. 𝖘𝖔𝖈𝖎𝖆 lead by Lenovo CS launch. Holy shit. वेट कर ले, वेट कर ले. अगर ये सब है तो वेट कर ले, थोड़ा वेट कर ले. जब वेट कर ले, बहुत वर्थ इट है, काफी वर्थ इट है, काफी. कोई चल रहा है क्या टूर्नामेंट वगैरह वैलोर का? टूर तुम्हें वो देखा क्या, ये वाला? दिस वन, वेट, लेट मी क्लोज एपेक्स. अभी नहीं खेलूंगा मैं ऑलरेडी. ये वाला मैच देखा था क्या तूने? This match was actually nice, insane match. इसमें भाई पता है, लाइक पहले इमॉर्टल वर्सेस सेंटिनल्स में इमॉर्टल ने बहुत मारा था सेंटिनल्स को. एंड जब ये वाला फाइनल्स था ना, सेंटिनल्स लोअर ब्रैकेट से आई थी, बहुत खेला भाई, बहुत मारा. सिनाट्रा तो गॉड बनता है भाई. 1325. इसका सबसे बेस्ट वाला ये था, लास्ट मैप बढ़िया था इसका। डैम बर्थडे था क्या? डैम हैप्पी बिलेटेड बर्थडे डूड। मेरा भी 30th को था। 30th जनवरी। ये क्लिप अपलोड करूँ क्या मैं आज? Wait, वो जेट तेरा ही वेट कर रहा था उधर।
भाई इसकी राइट आईडी भेजो
किसकी?
हर्षित की
ये इसका। हाँ, G2 का कॉल आया था ना।
ओ गॉड आई एम डेड नो बैक
Where is he? Wait. I think मेरे को ये करना पड़ेगा। अपलोड करूँगा मैं। Hmm. What else? What can we do? What else can we do for the content? What can we do for the content, dude? Thinking. What more? You wanna do the Omegle? Omegle करना है क्या? Okay. It's all for the content, bro. It's all on the. It's all for the content. TikTok. Thinking. Should we do this? Thinking. Look at this. Read this. डेट। हाँ, डेट एक्सटेंड हो गई अभी। तो मैं बाद में ही करूँगा। शांतनु ने। हाँ। वो शांतनु ने खुद बोला कि बोल देगा कल मैम को। क्योंकि बहुत लोगों का नहीं हुआ है, और प्लस वर्ड पे कर, मतलब सॉरी, वैसे करना है ना इफो पे, तो बहुत टाइम लगेगा, बहुत ज़्यादा है वो, तो मोस्ट प्रोबेबली वही हो जाएगा। एग्जाम्पल मैं तेरे को साइड भेज रहा हूँ, उसमें लिखा रहेगा, एग्जाम्पल भेजता हूँ तो अगर मैं। चल ठीक है। ठीक। What the fuck, बैन हो गया? ऐसे भी चल, I'm gonna go now, ठीक है। I need to do something. Close this. I'm gonna go assignment वगैरह करना है। Fuck me, dude. Hmm. Stanley Parable, right? और करूँ क्या उसको? बाकी एंडिंग्स एक्सप्लोर करनी है, कल कर सकते हैं अपन लोग। We can. We actually can. Dude, hello. How do I end this stream? Hello? Question mark? Question mark? Oh. Bye. See ya. Bye bye. Later. Wow, till 3. Good luck, dude. See ya, bye. Have fun.